Hello guys and girls, boom, welcome back. I thought you might like to be in on the opening of a parcel. Let's just see if I can work this craft knife. That doesn't come off the end. I'm not very good with these, I'm going to end up cutting myself. Here we go. Okay, let's get this box open. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I'll spoil the surprise. Okay. Right-handed, how are we going to get on with that one? Yay! That's it. And hopefully down the middle. Woohoo! Okay, you got it. There's another box. So I think I'm going to end up with the camera on the floor if I'm not careful. So bear with while I lift that out. There we are. There's the second box. Let's lose the first one. Alrighty. Which way around is it? Oh, I've got stuff on my desk all over the show. Honestly, should have done a bit of a tidy up. Now it's upside down. Bear with. There you are. That's a bit of a giveaway. Okay, it's a Tomlov digital microscope. I have real trouble seeing the detail on coins from the date to any errors that I'm looking for, so I thought it would be a good investment. Well, I thought that, you know, Mr. T would like to invest in one for me, and we had a conversation and he did. So here we are, instruction manual. So we'll put that to one side. I've already made a mess on the side. Piece of packaging. Nice screen. Okay, where do I start? Let's get this out. Nice screen. Protected. Oh, you can see the camera. There we are. And we've got remote control. And we have got whatever this is. Collar of some sort. It's very shiny. Righty-ho. So that is what's in the plastic top. So I'm going to take that out and lose that into the other box. And then we have a base. It's quite sturdy. It's quite nice. It's not too light. I don't think that's very heavy. Oh, it's heavier. We'll see. And then we've got something else in that packaging. We've got a USB cable. And we have got a memory card. Haven't used one of these for years. It looks like the thing that you put in your phone. Oh, I bet I'll lose that, had I? Put that on there. Right, lose this box. Okay, so I've brought you in as far as I can get you, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just open these things out, lay them out and put it together in order as per the guide, because I haven't got a clue how this thing works. That is obviously all that way, one of the two, to put the thing in to hold it, but we'll see. Anyway, you can see all the bits. That's the base, that's the camera, that's the remote, and that's the USB. Right, so that's everything out of the packaging. Let's have a look. Oh, the little thingy, the memory card I've put next to me because I'm worried I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to put the knife away before, yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do first? We've got a quick start up, guys. That's the first thing I go to when I open up anything digital. Right. Okay. Right. Digital utilises rechargeable lithium battery. 2 hours of charge. I mean, I've got to put batteries in it. Let me just flip it over. Okay. Read the instructions. Okay. tiny parts. Oh, right, okay. Right. Installation. And it says, screw the stand on the base. Okay, so this is the stand and this is the base. Make sure we don't cross the thread. I'm not going to turn around the other way for me because, no, so okay, we want it facing the right way, don't we? Alrighty, I'll tell me I'm sure. Fix the stand by screwing the black ring nut. Okay, let's have a look, see what the black ring nut is. Black ring nut. Well, it doesn't say it on the picture, so okay. I'm worried. I don't want to put that there. I want to put it in the middle, but it's loose. So can I tighten up the, I can tighten up the base, that's it. Right, that's what the black ring nut is then. Right, next it says put the microscope on the holder and then fix the thumb screw. Okay. Now I'm going to have to do this over here, aren't I? Crikey, it's a bit of a... Put that in. I'll show you in a minute, don't worry chicks. Just bear with me a moment. Right, so does that... Oh, that highs and lowers it. What about that? Does that fix it in place? Alright, okay. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to give you a different angle. But we've still got that silver collar. Where's that go? Doesn't mention the silver collar yet. This is getting a little bit technical. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Put those things on there. Move that over. I don't know what that collar comes off of. Righty-ho. So what we've got is... Now we're going to get you in the shot so you can see it. Okay, bear with me guys and girls. And I will reset the scene. Okay guys and girls, it's about 24 hours later. There's been a lot of jiggery-pokery going on, and I'll have to say that I've done some Heath Robertson adaptation, should I say. Now I'm in a funny angle with the camera because it's on a little mini tripod on the desk, so we might not have the correct angle. If I feel like we need to move the whole thing, it might go a bit wobbly, so take your seasickness tablets first. So we put the machine together, faced it the other way so it was correct. You can see the base is in reverse. This thing here should be round the other way over the base, and you put the coins on the base. But I found that the tip of the camera there, hang on, sorry, you can see it, I'm waving there, and you can see where I'm waving the pointer down there, is far too close to get the whole of a coin that this is the size of a £2 coin or thereabouts. It's a token, but that's another problem. Well, let's deal with this one first. So what I've done is I've raised up this thing by 12 centimetres. That's quite a lot to have to raise it up by. Faced it in reverse order, got myself a bag of coins to weight down the thing, because the screen and the assembly there for the camera is heavier than the base, and when it's facing together it's like a counterweight, but when it's the opposite way it just wants to tip up. So we've got a bag of coins there to hold it down. The collar, which is supposed to fit around here, actually stops any outside light from interfering with what you're looking at, but that's not useful. Okay, the fairy lights, they're off, and I haven't even bothered with the connection to those because they didn't seem to be doing anything, making anything better, so they've gone. And so there we are. You can see what I've done so far, but those are some of my issues, and we'll run through those in bullet points in a minute, just so that we get them. So here we are on the Mac. This runs on Photo Booth, and there's the logo for it. I hope you can see my pointer down the bottom there. It's probably better with this one, isn't it? There we are. We've got Photo Booth on Mac, and it does work on a Windows based thing, but to be honest, I haven't used Windows for 10 years, so I'm not sure how that works now. So there we are. We've got the picture up, but we've got it in reverse. Can you see? Now I'm going to show you the coin underneath the camera. There it is on the desk. Can we get in close enough? It's up the correct way, basically. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. But on the screen, it's a mirror image. Yes. Now, so far I've figured out that if you take a photograph, there's a photograph. Now you're looking at the screen, you're not looking at a live feed, you're looking at the photograph that I've taken. I can get it to automatically flip to the correct way. So whether or not it's always going to be in reverse, which is very disorientating when you're trying to adjust the camera, adjust the item. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go back to look at the screen, it's easier. There we are. We've got the live feed again now, and I'll show you it's a live feed by just moving the piece of paper that I've got the coin on. Okay, there we are. And we're going to go down to the live item now. Moving this backwards and forwards in and out, I found was easier to place on something, so it could do with some sort of holder to put it in. So I might have to rig something up there, make a jig or something, so that it's steady in the right place, and as soon as I put it under the camera you can see it close up. But as you can see, the coin is the right way up, and the picture comes up as a mirror image. But when I'm moving this about, now I'll show you on the screen again. Sorry to be flapping backwards and forwards, but I just wanted to show you a few things. When I want this to move right on the screen, I need it to move further into the centre of the screen. Instead of moving the item to the right, I've got to move it to the left. Okay, so it's taken me a while to sort myself out with that one. So bullet points, let me go through. First of all, it's not as solidly built as I would expect. I purchased this from Amazon, guys and girls, so you can check out the price on Amazon. Don't know what it is, but I made the purchase from Amazon. It is, just so we know, it's a Tomlov, here we go, model TM-DM, that's Delta Mike 9. Okay, so it's a bit flimsy. The camera for the microscope is far too close to the base to be able to get in a simple thing. I couldn't even get in a 1 cent piece, a euro cent piece. Now let me just show you what that looks like now. I couldn't get this into full shot. Oh, that's a 2. I'll just get one of the tiddlers out, bear with. I think it's worth demonstrating this, because if you're thinking about getting a microscope or whatever, you need to. Now then, let me move that one off of the dot and put, well, I haven't got a dot, but you know what I mean. Okay, so look at there. You can see the size of the coin. Firstly, there's the token I was using, and there's the coin. Okay, so now then we're up on the screen, and although it's in reverse order, we've got a nice picture. But before we use this lovely old box and raised the microscope by 12 centimetres, we could not get that into shot. It was over the edges and you couldn't see all the details of the coin. I've got some photographs actually, I'll show you those if you like. There we are. So if you've got any questions for me, or you want to see anything else regarding this, let me know in the comments below. and I can't give you any advice on what you should have because I'm not proficient at being a coin collector, let alone a scientist and using a microscope. Yes, the last time I used one, it was at school. It was a clockwork one, I think. Leave it. Let me show you the photographs. Okay, so we're on live feed at the moment. I'll show you that by just moving the coin about. Get that back into the centre roughly, just so when we come back it looks a little bit pretty. Don't forget this is in reverse order again. Oh, do you want to have a look at the focus? That's the other thing before I forget. Okay, focus is very fliffy fluffy. Okay, so we're going to go back in so that we get a near shot. Now I can bring this closer and get a better image of that smaller coin, but what I couldn't do was get the whole thing in. I'm not saying the images are brilliant either, so let me show the photographs because that's a good demonstration. The first photograph I took was of a £2 coin, the Royal Navy error coins I was looking at, and this has come out quite clear. Lovely and sharp, this one. It was just a stroke of luck because it is all of the controls on this thing are not very accurate. They're not very precise. That's what I meant to say. So there you are, lovely and sharp. Touch of luck there. And this is what we could see. I hadn't zoomed in to this. This is what I could see when the microscope was set to just the standard, because you can't adjust the height of the camera very far. You've got a little bit of play up here where you can wind it up and down, but it's so minimal. I won't do it now because it's got a nut, a thumb screw on the back, and that needs to be tight, otherwise it just drops down. So there wasn't much play in it, so this is what we got. So you can see my flag error, again nice and sharp, but what you can see are the lights that are around the microscope camera itself, and with a shiny coin I could imagine that's going to be pretty annoying. So bearing in mind we've got a lovely close-up shot, but I wanted to see the whole of that £2 coin under the camera, so I thought I'd try a smaller coin. So this is a French €1 cent, and we've got quite a nice picture, but this is as much of that tiddler that I could get into the picture. Now if I show you the tiddler, this is the tiddler. That is the very same coin. Is that the right way around? Yes. Let me just do it like that so you can see. That is the very same coin, and that's what we got. Alrighty ho. So I wanted to get the whole of the coin in, at least a small one. I took a few with it. I changed the light settings. They're a bit fliffy fluffy. You can see we've got it the right way round as well, because the photographs automatically flip to the right orientation because I ticked a box on the menu. And the last picture I took was of this one because I wanted to see it the correct way around, which was the token we were looking at in the beginning. So let's have a look at the controls up, the menu up at the top. So here we are. Let's just make sure we're on there. Okay. That's just my normal. There we are. We're using a general UVC default part of the camera because otherwise we would get FaceTime and no. Okay, so there we are. Okay, back to the actual machine itself. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. You can see a bit more of my stuff on my desk, but sorry about that. I don't think there's anything you can't see. It's just bags of coins and boxes of coins. I've put this grid, it's a craft cutting mat which I use because it's got grid lines on, and I can actually line this up and get it in the right place as long as I put the coin in the right place on the piece of card, because as soon as you put your hands under, of course you get those in the way of the camera and you can't see what, you can't see what I'm doing with the token or the coin. Okie doke. So have a look on Amazon, see what you think about the price, and tell me what you think of it. I have to say that, as I say, all the controls are fliffy fluffy. It's not as well made as I would have expected in that it's very plasticky. Here's a case. This is the do flicker. Sorry, the remote control. You know, that is very, very flimsy. A decent bit of cable with a bit of stretch in it. That's the socket for the lights, and on the bottom is a mini USB for going in the back so that you can use the do flicker. So you can use the lights independently by just plugging this in, but that's only the fairy lights, as I call them. Shall I put them on and show you if you like? Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Okay. So are the lights on? How do we switch these on? Okay, that's on. Are they on? No, they're not on. I expect I have to plug the USB in at the back as well. Ah, it's at the front now, that's handy. Which way up is it? I think it's that way up. Soon find out. Can't see. There we are, they're in. Right, so we've got the fairy lights on. There they are. Let's put the camera down so you can see the item. And when I put the fairy lights on, it's out the way. Put that down. And if I put that on there, look, it's not right, it doesn't stay in the right place. So I've got it on there. Right, now let me have a look at the screen. I'll wiggle it about and see. Because that's not on picture, that is on screen. Let me just show you. Oh no, it's on picture. Sorry. My fault. Okay. So we'll put the tiddler back up, shall we? Because then we can see all the coin. And this is what I mean about being disorientated, because you've got to move it the opposite side to what you think. Let's move that cable out the way. So there is the lights, and I'm not adjusting them. They're just a little bit not precise. There we are. So if I wanted to zoom in on that coin now, this is what I'd have to do. Okay, on the back, let's move around a bit if I can. On the back of this contraption here, there is a thumb screw. I'd have to loosen the thumb screw and then wind this whole mechanism up and down to zoom in a little bit closer on this smaller coin. Well, that's not so bad if you've got both hands free. You can probably manage that. If you undo it and you haven't got hold of it, it'll just drop down because of the weight of the screen and the whole assembly. So there we are. That's basically everything that I can think of. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I would like to know what you think. And have a look on Amazon to see. I'm not going to tell you the price now because I think that it will probably change on a day-to-day basis and depending on which seller you look at. Okay, I will talk about it more if you like, and if you'd like to see another unboxing of anything, let me know. There we are. Fantastic. Well, thanks very much for joining me for this. It's been a bit of something different, and it's been interesting because we've got a bit of a toy to play with now. Yeah, you want to see the tiger? Okay, let's have a look. Get that out of the way. Bring that down. Let's just move that out of the way so you can see my tiger. What do you think? It's a cracker. Yay. Love it, love it, love it. There we are. Well, take care until the next time, guys and girls. Ooh, look at that. Tiger, tiger. Take care. Bye-bye.